And guess what? I've had a derailment already. Hang on. There we go. Great, isn't it? Oh dear God. Right. Okay. Well, I hope you like that little video clip that I did to begin with. I'm going to go back through the chat now just to see if everyone's all here. My God, 16 in the chat already. Well, right then, let's start from the beginning. Hello, SJ Train World. I'm sure there's others in beforehand as well, but YouTube. Let's have a look. Right, so we have SJ Train World. Hello, Simon. We got Lyndon at Lindtree Town, new 00 gauge. We've got Paul and hopefully Paris as well. Hello, both of you. Maura, hello. Mick, hello to you too. Oh, Mav. How do, Mav? Andy! All right, mate. Oh, Dinmore Junction's in as well. Loads of people throwing hearts into the chat, you weirdos. Who else is there? Oh, Daz. Hello, Daz. How are you? Anyone else? Peter Jackson. Hello, Peter Jackson. Paul Wolfsek. How are you? Dave. Hello, mate. How are you? Dave Train Time. Very nice to see you, my friend. Oh, hi. Hello, hi. Martin's in as well. Oh, wow. Excellent. Brilliant. Well, Martin will give you a spanner, my friend. There you go. Hello, everyone. How are you? You wouldn't believe this, but I've had trains running around on the track all day. Well, saying all day. A couple of hours today. And getting everything all tested out, ready for tonight. And, but yeah, everything's all working great. Brilliant. Put on this new epic video of my update and how we're getting on with the station route. And just before the video ends, one of my trains decided it's going to fall completely off the track. I mean, not just derail, it just went, yeah. So, yeah, the city of Birmingham had a crash. So tonight I've got the city of Birmingham running, and I've also got my DMU running as well, which is, if I remember rightly, come on, you. I think it's a 110. See? Funny noises are making me feel nervous now. Come on, old girl. You've been running lovely all day. Just behave yourself, yes? Ah, dear. Right then. Right, hopefully I've caught up with everybody. All Burton Central's in the house too. Good evening, Mr. X. So, how is everybody? How are you today? Hopefully everybody is all very well. Oh, why do you keep making funny noises? Honestly, I'm getting really paranoid. Right, City of Birmingham's going to take a break. Come on into the station, you. There we go. Right, there we go. I'm probably hearing myself thinking as well, because it's a bit noisy when I've got two trains running. Considering the fact I could possibly have 4 running at the same time. Yeah. We'll give the 110 a bit more juice. There we go. There we go. Right. Okay. Right. So, disaster averted. Right. What are we going on in the chat? How many casualties, Brian? Not many, hi. Not many. Just my pride. But yeah, ayo, never mind, eh? It's been a long day. How are you, Brian? I'm doing all right, Simon. I have got to say, I'm so sorry about earlier. It was a last minute thought that I needed to do, excuse me, that I needed to do with the layout, and I thought, right, I'll get it sorted anyway. I made a mistake and I accidentally pushed the schedule button, not realizing I should have adjusted the time. And good old YouTube don't give you any options on how to delete that said particular live stream. So if you have a look, there's probably about 4 different scheduled live streams that are on there that I've never played because I don't know how to delete them. But never mind. Anyway, I'm here now. We have 21 in the chat already. That is absolutely fantastic. SJ Trainworld, are you the ones that were at Hollingsworth show today? I would say not, Peter, because SJ Trainworld is not in this country. Oh, Simon Trains is in. Hello, Simon. How are you? Blonde wig of the week goes to Finlayton. Yeah, it does because I'm sick of shit. Oh dear. Anyway, I think I've got an issue with the front bogey on my City of Birmingham, which is probably why it's playing up a little bit. So I need to fix that. But I'll do that another day when I get round to it. Anyway, obviously there isn't a mug of the month anymore because, well, let's face it, I ran out of mugs. I only had 12. Well, actually, no, I had technically 13. I did 2 in 1 stream because Mr. X was here. Oh, somebody needs to get more juice. But anyway, never mind. Dan the man's in. Hello, Dan. How are you? Disappointed again, though, Brian. Where's the Ruddy Waffles, lol? Oh, right. Okay. Well, there isn't any. It's just me waffling. Hi, Danny boy. Mav, don't start singing. Don't start singing. I'm a piece of bacon, delicious and crispy. Okay, Simon. And I want to be a tree. Oh, Ray's in the house. Hello, Ray. How are you? Oh, it's nice to have somebody from the USA in. Oh dear, we've got people from all over the continent today, haven't we? And that's what makes YouTube so great. Oh, Tim's in the house. Hello, Tim. People are all still saying hello to one another. Right then, okay. Right, well then. What's been happening then? Well, for those of you that have seen the video already, I've actually finished building the roof. Well, the main structure of the roof, not completely finished it. I've got a long, long way to go yet for that ever. And Peggy. I need to understand what's going on here. What's this whole situation with Peggy? I've noticed this a couple of times now. Who's Peggy? I just saw something else. Christopher's in the house. Hello, Christopher. How are you? Right, well, listen, as I head home, just seeing a Black 5 run working. Oh, very nice. I'd love to have a Black 5. I haven't got one yet. Well, I will have one day. Brian, ask Jason to the glazing. Still none of the wiser. Anyway, doesn't matter. Right, and so, I'll take these off for a minute. Oh, I hate having these on the end of my nose all the time, but I just can't bloody read without them. Oh dear. Anyway, right, so what's been going on? Right, so you'll have noticed there is a new edition. Saying a new edition, this was actually a present off my brother, Dave, a few years ago. And I've only just recently found somewhere to put it. I mean, it is heavy. It's made of cast, and it is bloody heavy. But yeah, he found that in an auction somewhere one day. Thought of me, and he bought it for me, which is very lovely of him. And I don't know whether you can see it or not, but I had a present off Mr. X at Christmas, and that's up there. Look. My platform 9 3/4 plaque. So I've put that up as well. So there you go, Mr. X. I've finally put it up. Another thing as well that's appeared as well is I keep forgetting I'm backwards. Is this piece of track here, which is very kindly given to me from Mr. X's son, who works on the railways. So yeah, so we've both got one of those pieces each now. I might actually paint it one of the days, but yeah. So I've got a piece of actual track on my layout. Oh dear. Anyway, so yeah, so what's been happening? Right, okay. Well, it's been a little bit mixed this month, to be honest with you. There is how many? I think it's just that one. I think it is. Is it that one? No, I think it's just that one. I've got a small little casualty. Nothing that can't be fixed, but my Deltic Meld. This is a Lima model, and it's running very, very slowly. Yeah, so I'm going to need to have a pretty good look at that. Hopefully, it just needs a service. But yeah, it's a lovely model. This was given to me a few years ago. Yeah, very nice model this is. But yeah, this was given to me a few years ago. During COVID. But yeah, this was given to me by a good friend of mine. He used to have a YouTube channel, but I don't even think he puts anything on there anymore. But yeah, he's gone through a bit of crap this year, but over the last few years, poor lad. But yeah, so that's going to have to get fixed. I was thinking of doing it tonight, but I've got no way of being able to video what I'm doing on the bench as well at the same time. I'll work it out. It'll be fine. Sean's in the house. Hello, Sean. Oh, hang on a minute. Give my glasses back on. Anthony Dodge is in the house as well. Hello, Anthony. Mav loves Meld. Just making sure I haven't missed anybody else. If I have actually missed anybody in the chat, please say hello again, just so I'll make sure I don't miss it. But yes, occasionally YouTube have this this annoying knack of not showing everything that's on the comments. But you know, I do try. It is a beautiful day, isn't it? It's a bit windy. Yeah, it's quite considerably windy, but it's actually been quite a pleasant day today. Hopefully tomorrow, if it's a really nice day and it isn't blowing a gale, I might actually get my fence fixed. We'll see. Oh, right. Oh, lovely coffee. So yeah, so I've been having a press around with the layout. I built how many kits did I build in the end? 1, 2, 3. I built 3 Metcalf kits, as you saw in the video. So for those of you that haven't seen the video, it was right at the very beginning. But it doesn't matter because I will take you around and show you what's been going on a little bit later. But yeah, the actual roof structure is now in place. I haven't measured it yet. Let's see if Timber Surf's measurements were correct. I'm sure they were. Let's have a look. Hmm. 1.5 meters long. That's quite big, isn't it? I mean, thinking about it, it probably could have been a bit longer. In fact, actually, it probably could have been a hell of a lot longer, to be fair. Will it? Probably not. I don't know. But we'll see. But anyway, the basic structure is there now. So the next plan to do with that now is to take it all off. It'll all get put over here out of the way. And this is sort of become a storage area until everything in front of me is built. And then when everything in front of me is built, then I'm going to have to find somewhere new to put you lot because the whole area in front of me here is all going to be all redone. So therefore, I won't be able to put the camera here. So I'll have to find somewhere else to put you. But yeah, so everything's all going to be coming off, and then I'm then going to start concentrating on things like ballast, platform tops, shop fronts, small little details like that. And then, but then only then, if I've got enough room, I'll be putting an overhead wire system in as well, but only if I've got room. But time will tell. I'm sort of waiting at the moment. I'm waiting to see what Westhill Wagon Works comes up with because I think that what they may have to offer might actually work on the layout. But it's the height that's the biggest factor. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. If it means I can get it in, then great. I mean, visually, looking at it now, I think I do actually have room. But yeah, we will see. So anyway, so everything's all going to come off the layout, be put over there, and then slowly but surely, bit by bit, or section by section, I'll be then putting an acetate over the top of it, and then I'll be putting the roof structures into that as well. You probably have a rough idea of what it was I was doing if you have a look at some of the earlier videos of the concept of building the roof. Walter Hope Valley Railway is in the house. Hello. People are shouting hello to other people. Oh, hello. Who's this? Gus Hadley. Hello. Yes, Anthony Dodge is in here. Oh, I've missed some of the chat here. But Gus, hello, welcome. It's nice to have new people on the chat. Anthony, being outside, starting demolition of a new of the old deck, so I can start building the new. Finally, have cooperating weather. Well, Anthony, if it's anything like the weather in this blooming country, it's probably been the wettest winter on record, I think. But yeah, so it's great. It's great to see that people are outside doing things as well as and all who have said hi to me. I'm on chauffeur duty, have hands free, and my mum is rolling her eyes. Lol. Oh dear. Where did I get the S? Oh, the Flying Scotsman nameplate from? Walter, I don't know. My brother bought it me as a gift. I believe he may have bought it from an auction house somewhere, I think, if I remember rightly. But yeah, it was bought to me as a present, so I don't know exactly where it come from. Ray saying he hopes the deck goes well. Fortunately, I do not have to replace the support structure. Well, that's good. So it's more just a case of replacing the deck boards and fixing up a couple of bits. Ah, cool. So that shouldn't take too long then, Anthony. Pete, Dalf Junction's in the house. Hello, Pete. Right, finish that up. Right, Ed. I keep looking at Meld and I want to get it fixed. As I don't like it when they've got trains that are running poorly. Oh dear. Even got these out as well. Westall Wagonworks ground signals. I'm thinking of putting them out as well, but not too sure yet. In all honesty, I think they'd really belong up there. Whereas down here on the main layout, the signals are all going to be light signals rather than the old semaphore signals. So ideally, I think these ground signals here need to go with semaphores rather than lights. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, actually. Yeah, so they're going to go up there out the way somewhere. Right. I suppose I best show you what I've been doing, and hadn't I? Because I know a lot of you have already missed the intro video. Dino's in the house. Hello, Dino. Right, it's 32 in the chat now. Right, I'm going to show you what I've been up to, and then and I'll catch up with the chat after that one, Nick. Hope start putting Camstry on the layout this week. Oh, excellent, Nick. Well, I hope you do a video on that, my friend, and I will show you. Right, yes. How's the canopy? I will show you now, Sean. Right, so come here. Let's walk. Right, so let's have a look. Right, there you go. So this is going to be the rower shops here. This is just here as a for demonstration purposes, but there is going to be a proper tunnel there, and it'll all be blanked off behind, because the track that you can see along here, that you won't be able to see that in the near future. Then down here, I've repurposed the Metcalfe Cinema building into. I've put Carriage Works here at the moment, but I'm thinking of changing that to Finchester Works. So that I think that might end up being Finchester Works rather than Carriage Works. And then down here, you'll have the train set shop. So the train set shop's got its own shop now on the layout. Then I built that Metcalfe building there. And then I've built this one here, which is Hotel Wednesday. I built that one, but I need a sign for this one as well. I want to call this one Finnerton Hotel. And then over here, you will all recognise Finnerton Station itself. There's nothing really changed on that. I've still got to, I mean, it's wired. It's wired ready. I've just got to plug it all in. So I'll sort that out sometime very soon. But yeah, here's the station roof. So the station roof actually ends here. So it's still quite a fair way from the end of the platform. The end of the platform is over here. Will I fill that bit in with a more roof? To be honest with you, I don't know. Probably not. I'm not sure. But yeah, but basically, this is the whole station roof. And it all lifts off in different sections. So yeah, that's all in ready. So now I've got all the spacings right, and I've got where all the posts go and everything else like that. I can now put the platform top on. What I'm going to do with that at the moment, I don't know, because I'm guessing as I go along. Get all that sorted out, and then once I've got that sorted out, then the roof can go back on permanently. Well, I'll say permanently, temporarily permanently. Right, over here, I have a few Metcalfe buildings. Some of these you might recognise. This building here and this building here both came off, what is it called? Finton Parkway. See, even I'm forgetting the names. But this all came off the original Finton Parkway on Finton Central Mark 1. The other station, the original station, is over here. There it is. There. That's out the way over there at the moment because that's going to go back in over here eventually. But yeah, a lot of you haven't seen all on here. This is also like a bit of a storeroom up here at the moment. That's another station building there. That is probably going to get used. I don't know yet. Still milling over that one. But then I've got the church over here. Admittedly, I never built this. I bought this ready-made. So the church is going to go up here somewhere, I think. And that's pretty much it, really. You all know that shelf unit there. See, I've started putting some more mugs up there out the way now. And I built that shelf unit there as well. We've got all that all over here. So all my steam trains, well, saying all, most of my steam trains are not in boxes are up there. Have I had any new cards? I don't think I have actually. Oh, I don't think I have. Robin Grace's new card is the latest edition, I think it is. And then I've got my puzzle piece and a picture of Ray and Tammy as well. So I got them off them for Christmas when they sent me a Christmas card. But yeah, I think that's it really at the moment. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything else new up there at the moment, although I have put this up. Woodland Models. I pinned that up there the other day. Blooming awesome model shop that is. I need to go and visit that shop. I keep seeing them at toy fairs, so I keep liberating him of his models. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Hotel Premier Inn prices, Brian. What have I missed there? Hotel Premier Inn prices. Right, let's go back through the chat. Let's see what's been going on. Buildings are awesome, Brian. Thank you, Simon. Let's see. Hot kettle. Don't know what's going on there. Working late nights. So dear. Yes, Brian, fantastic, matey. Thank you very much. Oh, is Donegal Dad in the house? He certainly is. Hello, Mark. When can we book a room in the hotel? Very funny, hi. Yeah, that would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? Oh dear. That reminds me, Brian, I need a shave after I finish work. I'm all right now. It's Saturday. It's my day off. Couldn't be asked. We got a sleepy dad. Lol. I need a new job. Oh yeah, hotel premier in prices, Brian. I see. Oh, Anthony, Middleport Junction. Hello, you. How are you? Right, I need to give you a spanner, my friend. There you go. Now you officially been spannered, Anthony. Yeah, so everyone who has joined the chat today, thank you and welcome. And anyone that returns gets a spanner. I was a ground worker, matey. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. So basically that's it really. Bye. No, I'm joking. That's pretty much where I've got up to with the station at the moment. Still don't know what to do with the area in front of me here right now. Just tidy away a few little bits and pieces, and then I can show you what I mean. Let's have a look. Get rid of those. Yeah, right. Okay, so come over here. Right, so I've obviously got the station here. There is going to be, I think there's going to be a roadway going through here. This is going to be like a taxi rank sort of thing in this immediate area here. I've also thought about actually extending it forward a little bit more so I can get enough room to put a main road in. But over here, this sort of area here, I'm not too sure what to do with that area there. Try and get you in a little bit closer. So you've got the platform edge here. There's going to be a main road right on the edge of the table here. But this particular area here, I'm not really too sure what to do with it. And then, of course, the main road will then continue possibly through towards Finchester Works at the back here. It might do, it might not do, it might end up doing both. I might have a little junction at the end there. So there's access to Finchester Works over there. Yeah, bit stuck as to what to do with that bit. So any suggestions, throw them out there because, well, I could do with some. Oh dear, right. Anything else going on? No, chat's gone quiet again. Right, okay, cool. Should I have a look at Meld? Should we see if we can try and get it fixed? I think we should, shouldn't we? Let's see. Just clicking some switches here. Number switches and controller number 1. Controller number 2. That switch there. So flicking points because I haven't got them powered up at the moment. Plus there's five points over there I need to fit as well, which I still haven't done. But I'll be doing all of that whilst the roof is off it over here. Right, okay. Yeah, so any suggestions as to what to do over here? please feel free and let me know, because I really have absolutely no idea what to do with it at the moment. No, I'm getting no ideas at all, really. But yeah. Loads of smelly parcel bags. Oh dear. Right, hang on. I've just had to refresh my chat because it switched off. Jason, waffle, waffle, waffle. Yeah, and aha. Hang on a minute. Things are all starting to make sense. Aha. Right. Okay. It appears YouTube again. Right. So my chat froze. So I've missed stuff. So Peter. Does look good, Brian. Thank you, Peter. Fantastic, Brian. Thank you, Maura. Jason's going waffle, waffle, waffle. I'm happy with a shovel, lol, says Sean. So I do apologise, my friends. I've missed a bit of the chat out here. Not my fault, sadly. Anthony Middleport, you have now been spannered, which is great. Kyle, hello, Kyle, how are you? Let's have a look. People are all saying hello to Kyle. Much appreciated, buddy. Yeah, you're very welcome, Anthony. Anthony's saying hello to Kyle. Bus station. Oh, Lyndon, that's a good idea. Station car park, says Jason. That's also a good idea. Yeah. I'll come back to the car park idea in a minute. I know a good ground worker to do the road, Brian, at a good price. I bet you do, Sean. Make a parcels platform. Oh, that's a good idea. I like that one, Peter. Okay, this is good. I'm liking the suggestions, because all these really do honestly help out an awful lot. Motor rail terminal, also a very good idea, Andy. Been to Sutton Coldfield today. Mother Railway showed the STD will be published by 7. Awesome. I will watch that, Simon. Or GPO area for vans, etc. I'm liking it. Fix it, fix it, fix it. Oh, you're on about me, Daltic, aren't you? Right, okay. Newland Mother Railways in. Hello, how are you, Clive? Right, okay. So we got parcel depot, bus station, car park. Yeah, I'm liking this. Just realised the sound was on here, so I hope I wasn't getting any feedback. If anyone out there fancies being generous, 2mm static grass, please. Oh dear. Sean, speak to Dan the man. I think he's making some. Andy Dobson, hello, how are you? Right, Paul is saying hello to Andy. Not sure what a waffle is there in the US. It's a pancake with holes in it, lol. Yeah, that's pretty much the same sort of thing, really, Ray. Let's have a look. What else we got? Alan, hello, how are you? So we got Alan of Buckland Junction's in the house. Ambulance park for private ambulances. Oh, that's a good idea, Pete. Officer John, my best Hornby Loco is a class 47 and class 37. Oh, very good. But Officer John, thank you. Welcome to the chat. It's very nice to see new people. Slowly catching up with the chat. Maybe a bit like Preston Station, have separate parcels depot platform. I am liking that idea, actually. I'm swaying more towards that at the moment. Waffle is slang for small talk, Ray. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much, Andy, for clearing that one up. People are all saying hello to one another still. Right, okay, yeah, right. Anyway, back to the car park idea. Come back with me a minute because Mr. X came up with a suggestion that I really liked. So over here, over at the Metcalfe Cinema, which is not a Metcalfe Cinema, over here, I had to put the train set in there. I had to do that. But over here, I was going to put another shop front in. But then Mr. X came up with a cracking idea of me putting an underground car park in there. So I'm going to build the entrance to a car park in that small little space over there. So Jason talking about car parks reminded me of that. So that's what that area there is going to be. It's going to be an underground car park there. Over here, I'm liking the suggestion of a parcel depot. That's going to work, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's going to work. So if we're going to have a parcel depot there, I need a parcel depot building. Kind of words out, depot. Yeah, okay. Yes, Mr. Jackson, you have hit the nail on the head there. Right, it's going to be a parcel depot there. And I'm going to need a parcel depot bit. Can't get me words out. Parcel depot building over here. Keep getting me looking words fuddled. After John is asking me your best Hornby model Roddle, steam or diesel. Well, to be honest with you, John, I have a mixture of all sorts of things. My favourite Hornby steam locomotive has got to be my Flying Scotsman, which is up there. It is a 1980 model, and I'm currently modifying it to make it look a little bit more modern. But yes, that is my favourite steam locomotive. My favourite diesel has got to be my Intercity 125, which is up here. There she is. There you go, John. That's my favourite diesel. The very first the very first diesel engine I ever had. This was a full set, which was given to me. As you can see, it's a little battle scarred. It's got quite a few scratches on it. It's pretty well beaten up, but it still runs like new. But yeah, that is part of the set that I had back in 1986 that my mum and dad bought me. And I've kept it ever since. The only thing that I regret is I don't have the box anymore. So if anybody can find an original 1986 executive Intercity box, which had two coaches, I would love to get hold of that. So yeah, so I'm now currently after the box for it. So I'd love to be able to put these back in the box. But yeah, and battle scars included. Oh. But yeah, considering I was only 10 years old at the time, I think it survived pretty well. Right, what else have we got? Let's just catch back up with the chat again. Now I've answered John's question. A mock Tudor hotel with mock Tudor staff log. Yes, and mock Tudor imagination too. The American slang over the waffle thing. Okay. Hi, Finita and everyone in the chat. Hello, Andrew156. How are you? People are now saying hello to Andy. You will. Lots of brutes, lol, and trolleys. I get my mocking words fuddled too, Bri. I know. Especially when you're absolutely shattered like I am at the moment. People are saying hello to Mr. X at Burton Central. Okay. John is asking for a link to something. What's he asking a link to? Not sure. What's the link you're asking for, John? And one of my moderators will throw it in the chat for you. Great. How are you, Brian? Yeah, Andrew, I'm not doing too bad, my friend. We're doing all right here at the moment. Oh, well, we got Rick and Paula. Hello, both of you. You're new here. I've known you two for ages, and it's the first time I've seen you in the chat. So, proper buzzing about that one. Hi all. Wish I had kept my old trains. I recently acquired an old Clipper controller though. Oh, cool. Jason Flanders Junction's got one of them. But yeah, Rick, Paula, welcome. It's awesome to have you in the chat. It really is. Yeah, awesome. Brian, that bridge in the background looks amazing. Is that the Britannia Bridge? Anthony, I don't know, but to everybody who is common visitors to RGJ trains, Rob and Grace, they will know that that is actually the Bridge of Doom. So I have RG trains is Bridge of Doom about to go into my layout somewhere. I think it's going to go over here, but I don't know yet. I might even change my plans completely and have another tier. Who knows? But yes, the Bridge of Doom will be going into the layout at some point or another, but I'm concentrating on the roof over here at the moment. Right, what else we got? People saying hello. Send me a link to your live stream. You want a link to the live stream that you're on? Okay. Mav, Brian's well cheap railway shop. Thank you, Mav. The Bridge of Doom. There's a slight chance my one as a childhood train might still have some bits in my mum's basement. She may have finally cleared it all away. Oh dear. People are still saying hello to Rick. Rick, don't look at eBay, lol. Oh, okay. Why is that? In big capital letters, send me a link to your StreamYard. John, I'd love to, but Because of technical issues, i.e. my thick brain, I'd forgotten how to do it. Keep the container ships clear of it. Oh, there's a private joke going on somewhere. Bangers and Cash were selling those Flying Scotsman signs, Brian, very expensive. Are they really? Oh, okay. This one wasn't very expensive, trust me. No need to shout, please keep it clean. Yes, thank you, hi. Yes, John, it would be lovely to speak to you, but sadly, I just don't have the capacity to do that right now. If you need anything, there's an amazing website called look at Brian, called the Train Shop. Brian likes some Scottish slang tonight. Yeah, go for it. Staying clear of eBay for the time being. Okay, right. I'm going to mention it because a few of you have already mentioned it, but the Train Set Shop is doing absolutely awesome. And if you follow the link down here, that'll take you straight to our shop. And when I say our shop, I mean me and Mr. X's shop, i.e. Burton Central in the chat. Thank you, Burton Central. Right, so anybody has any questions in regards to the Train Set Shop? Mr. X will answer your questions. Yeah, I thought I'd drop you in. Sim, glad to hear it, Brian. Yeah, we're doing all right, actually. We're doing all right. What has amazed me is the amount of repeat customers. I'm not mentioning any names, I'm not going to do any of that. But all I can say is to those of you, and you know who you are, that have been buying more than once from the shop, thank you very much, honestly. It's opened up a few new doors for me and Mr. X. And we are both very, very grateful to everybody that buys anything from the shop. We do try to keep prices down as low as we possibly can. In some cases, not. But I'd like to say that all of our prices are competitive. Everything is serviced, cleaned, tested, and tested again before it goes in the box to make absolutely sure it's fine and it's in perfect condition. But when I say in perfect condition, I mean perfect running condition. At the end of the day, it's a second-hand 00 gauge model shop. So you will get products that have got steps missing or a scratch in it somewhere or another. Nothing is completely and totally perfect, but it is very, very, very nice. That's oh right, okay. But yeah, it's very, very nice, Andy, thank you. It's very, very nice that we are getting so many people helping us out. It's really, really, really nice. Because everyone is getting greedy. Oh dear. Chris, hello, welcome. Evening, Brian, and all in the chat. Hello, Chris, how are you? Just been talking about the Train Set Shop. But yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. It really has. And, you know, wherever possible, I've been trying to promote the website as much as I possibly can. And, you know, those of you that have bought stuff from us and you like what you're getting, please, there is a section in the Facebook page where you can put a comment down in there telling everybody what you think. So yeah, please do that, because obviously the more good comments that we get, the better. Video on public on YouTube. This is video on public on YouTube. So I don't really quite understand what you mean there, buddy. Things are selling for extortionate prices. They are. The shop looks good and prices are excellent. Funnily enough, Dave Angel is our next video. Oh, okay. Does that mean you've been to see him at, or are you seeing him at a toy fair or something like that? But Dave Angel is awesome fella. To be kind of honest with you, he's a big inspiration to the shop anyway. Yeah, he's an awesome guy, really is. The Sun Cocktail model show video. Right, okay, cool. Yeah. Peter, thank you, mate. Would but working tomorrow as they have site. Yeah. Oh, Effingham is in the house. Hello, how are you? Effingham, why have you not got a spanner? You have now. And D-side toy fair. Yeah, I know he was up there. Yeah, well, hopefully I might be able to catch up with you two at some point or another, because it'd be lovely to chat to you. So, as I've known Rick and Paula for a while now, I'm going to give them a spanner as well. I've had quite a bit of excellent stuff from the train set shop. Thank you very much, Chris. Yeah, Dave Angel and Elaine's Trains. Yeah, both awesome shops. They really are. How do, mate? Lyndon, what have you just said? Do you get our stock from the shop? Do you get your stock from the shop, Princeton Central? Lyndon, we get our stock from all sorts of different places. Get it from model exhibitions. We get it from toy fairs. We get stock from all the traders. Yeah, we get stock from all over the place. We've even been buying some bits and pieces from other modelers as well. Got a wonderful Virgin HST from the train set shop. Yes, you did, Peter. That beautiful running engine as well, that one was. Daz, no, he doesn't, but he does some good Engage stuff and really good prices. He does do the toy fair at Bolton Grateful Fair next Sunday. Okay, well, cool. Dave Angel will be at Stafford Barn as well, as to Elaine's Trains. I'll be working with Dave on Saturday at Stafford Barn. So if you do see me, come say hello, but just remember I'm working, so don't keep me talking for too long. Simon, Peter Jackson, Cradley, he picked up some Engage track today for the model show. I think it's Pico code 80, but only costing £2.50. Very good price as well, that. Are you going to read book, mate? For someone else, man. I need to start saving up soon for a pack of Flexi Track. Just annoying that it has doubled in price over the past few years. Matt, go and speak to Dave Angel Trains. I know he's got loads of it. Probably second hand. I know he's probably got some new old stock as well. But it's always pays to ask him, because he'll sort it out for you. Does Dave Angel Train sell track, Brian? Yes, Tim, he does. We won't be selling track at the moment because mainly it's very difficult to ship it. Yeah, it is. It's very difficult to ship track. How would I don't think I could do it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't want to take the chance because if I send it, it might end up getting damaged. Newland Pico is a rip-off as they have no competition. No, I suppose not. Keeping you talking. What's keeping you talking? I think it's more like the other way around. Peter Jackson, I also picked up some engaged GWR brake coaches for £8 and a 5-plank Camping Railways wagon for £6 as well. But the coach is ready for the platform. Cool. Yeah, definitely no track. Definitely not, no. No worries, mate. You're not far from me, love. Right, okay, cool. Lyndon, cut the track up and sell it as a kit. Oh dear. But you mean cut up in small little pieces like that? Hornby does it, but it's crap. I got some by accident, and the track slides out from the sleepers with no difficulty. To be honest with you, Mav, I remember back in the like late 80s, early 90s, I always used to have difficulty with fish plates on the Hornby. Yeah, very loose. And I found that replacing them with the fish plates that you used to be able to buy from Lima were a lot more of a snug fit. So that's what I used to do with my old layout. Let's see, lead balloon sounds good. We will convert you. We will convert you to the dark side yet. Blue. Are you DC or DCC? Yeah, I'm on about the flexi track. No grip in the plastic sleepers at all. No, to be honest with you, Mav, I found that I've had the same trouble while I was building this layout. And what I found I had to do was solder the joins at one end so they wouldn't move. Bend the track to where I wanted it to then cut the other end and then fit it into the next piece without it moving. Yeah, I have found trouble with that myself, to be honest with you. Don't worry, I've got video evidence of Brian dabbling with the dark side of DCC. Oh, you bugger, you have, haven't you? Shit. Yes, there is a video out there of me playing around with Tim's Z21 system, which I found very easy to use, and I liked it very much. But I'm not going DCC unless, of course, somebody buys it for me. Gonna ask. The amount of times I had to rethread the track thread into it, I ended up sticking tape over the ends. Well, yeah, I suppose that's a good idea, Matt. I've been looking at Digitrax, but discontinued. Should have bought one years ago. I couldn't even. I don't know, Lyndon. I couldn't even suggest anything for you on that. I know nothing about it whatsoever. Okay, do you need any controllers? By the way, is the church you picked up? Is the church By the way, is that church you picked up? Is that the Church of the Good DCC? Don't know. Born DC, so I will die DC. Well done, Alan. Very good, mate. Well said. You can use DCC EX, but you still would need decoders in your locomotive for it. Oh, I see. Hi. Yeah, I could. But when you see the amount of locomotives I've got, it's just not feasible. It really isn't. I know one has 4 times combis for sale and a good price. Oh, right, okay. Dash send load to Alan, off to John. Shout it again. DCC Hornby is good. John, can you stop the capital letters, please, mate? Thank you. The model railway church building, which is behind you. It's behind you. You on about this one, Simon? That one? You on about this? I don't know what to do with it yet. It's going to go on the layout somewhere, though. To be honest, when I come to DCC, I have never even held a controller. Last thing I used was a 0-1 system, someone else's layout that I was building as a teenager. Age range giveaway, though. DCC is more realistic. Yes. Oh, hello, Mick. But yes, it is and it isn't. It depends on how you got your system wired up, to be kind of honest with you. Oh, Anthony Dodge is going. Bye, Anthony. Thanks for joining in, my friend. So I merely said hello to everyone and then leaving, but I need to get back to work outside. Cheers, all. Yeah, no worries, Anthony. You enjoy yourself, mate. Hornby DC is rubbish, in your opinion. To be honest with you, DC is great for people who are on a really, really tight budget. DCC is really good for people who want more than 2 trains running at the same time. It has its pros and cons. I've tried it. My old layout was half DC and half DCC, using the NC power cap. I didn't like it. I think it was mostly for the fact that I could only afford to buy really cheap decoders, which weren't lasting more than 5 minutes. And I think what did it for me, I think, was the fact that I just remember putting a train on the track the one day. It flew off in one direction, ran over a set of points, and then went up in a cloud of smoke, literally. I had to rip the thing apart quickly to pull the decoder out before it did any damage to the locomotive. I know that's happened before now with Chris at Westall Wagon Works. Yeah, he had one that went up in smoke and melted the damn thing. But I remember somebody saying recently, I can't remember who it was now, I think it might have been Charlie Chadwick, saying, with DC, you run the track. With DCC, you run the train. Yes and no. It all depends on how you've wired your train set or layout. It's like with mine, for instance. I've got 2 controllers on the lower level which control 2 lanes, and I can only have 2 trains running around on the bottom track at any one time. I can't have more than 1 train running up at the same time. It's just physically impossible. I'll end up having stuff crashing into each other, especially on a small little layout like this. But it all depends on how you wire your DC controllers. You can have it so that you've got isolated sections. So while one train is running on one line and another train is running on another line, you've got another controller controlling something else, say like over on Winchester Works here somewhere maybe, because that's been wired so that I can run that separately if I wanted to. But the way I see it is if you're not on a tight budget and you can afford to be a little bit extravagant, then go DCC. If you're on an extremely tight budget and you can't afford a lot, then go DC. If you're starting out in the hobby, fresh, I would probably suggest start with DCC. For a lot of us older modelers who have been doing it for a while now, converting all of your stuff from DC to DCC is expensive. Selling everything that you've got and just buying DCC stuff is also extremely expensive. Plus, a lot of stuff that you've got, like what I've got here, a lot of it is sentimental. So I wouldn't want to convert it, or I wouldn't want to sell it. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff I've got here on the layout that is irreplaceable. So yeah, a lot of it's to do with memories and stuff like that. And presents, you know, people give me something, I won't sell it. Hornby DC control cut out if the train's too fast. Well, I've never known that before. If you've just got Hornby's basic controller, I would suggest you bin it and buy something like Gauge Master, which is a much better controller. I have an old Hornby controller which runs my turntable. That's all it runs. Flint Hill Model Railway, Jeff. Hello, how are you? Why have you not got a spanner? I have no idea, but you have now. Oh, Timber Surfer's in the house. Hello, Timber, how are you? Let's have a look. Oh, nearly missed it. Only just. Oh, if you can't hack on it, technology like Brian do DC. Absolutely, I don't do technology. It just doesn't work with me. Funny thing is, DCC users are the ones that have put up the divide. That's very true. Yeah, people who are DC prefer to stay DC. People who have DCC tell everybody that who are DC to convert it. To be honest with you, all I can say is just go with whichever you feel most comfortable with. That's it. I did my wiring for both DC and DCC, always a good idea. I can run 2 DC locos on a bubble loop with 2 controllers, or switch to DCC and run 2 locos and 1 controller, stroke throttling. Yes, you can, Ray. People are still saying hello to Timber. Do you want me to get one for you? Somewhere between 30 to 45 pounds. Get what, sorry, Peter? Brian's only just moved on from Clockwork Timber. I'm not that old. Bloody hell. Fucking clockwork. Bollocks. Oh dear. Um, people still saying that to Simba. I can imagine sat there with your first train set in the early 80s asking where is my decoder? This is rubbish. Oh dear. Evening all. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Right. And let's see. Right. Bear with me a second, people, because YouTube's done its thing again. See, I'm too busy giggling over bloody clockwork, and then I mean, my chat freezes again. Fintel Model Railway. Yes, I've said hello to Jeff. Mentioned that already. Proper chuffed. Double O Railways. Evening, everyone. Hello. How are you? I don't think I've seen you in the chat before, but if you haven't been in the chat before, welcome to my monthly waffle, where I spend probably the next couple of hours waffling about nothing but crap, with the occasional train running around. But it'd be nice to have a name. So if you'd like to tell everybody what your name is, then great. If not, it doesn't matter. What else we got? Great. Brian went to a surprise Modern Railway show today. Oh, I need to tell you all about a Modern Railway. Hang on a moment. I'll tell you all about that in a minute. If it cuts out, it's overloading. That's absolutely correct, Clive. Hornby is better than Lima. Went out to buy a car, ended up at a show after buying the car. Oh, Tim, but you haven't got rid of the Merc, have you? The cruise show is looking good. Oh, is there one today? Hi all that said hi. Okay, but will be next week on Sunday. We'll hang on to it for you. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, sign off. Have a good evening and goodbye from Hi. Hi. Thank you very much for joining. It's always a pleasure to have you in, my friend. And I'll see you in the next one. I love. Sounds like a good waffle then. My name is Hilton. Hello, Hilton. First time watching your stream, but subbed a while back. Oh, great. Okay, well, it's always nice to have people sub to my stream. I never ask for it. I always like to think that everyone who does subscribe to my channel are people that want to actually watch, not just to subscribe for the hell of it. But yeah, it's always very nice to have new subscribers. And Hilton, I will try and remember your name. I have a memory like a sieve. And I also hate anything that's electronic. If it's got more than 2 wires, forget it. Let's have a look. I love my Lima Loco, simple and look perfect. Can be improved quite cheaply. Yes, they can, Chris. Totally agree with you. For good DC working, you need a good controller. I use double gauge master units and H&M Duet. H&M. Is that Hamilton Morgan? I think it's Hamlet Morgan, isn't it? Hamlet Morgan was sort of like the creme de la creme of controllers back in the 1970s. And if you've got a duet like what Alan's got, even these days, they still run absolutely perfect. I regret selling mine. I had one, and to this day, I still regret selling it. It's just an awesome piece of equipment. But I do like my Gauge Master stuff as well. So also has lifetime guarantee. Gauge Master controllers ideal for larger DC layouts. Yeah, I agree. I mean, they're not too bad for the small layouts either, to be fair. Let's have a look. There is a show on this weekend at Hollingsworth, Longsdale High School in Thames Valley. Trevor Vale, hello, how are you? Have you put any DC motors in any valleys? I know I have, Lyndon. At least your memory. See if it's got mesh in it. Mine doesn't. My membership doesn't mesh in it. Mine doesn't. It doesn't even slow down going through, lol. I can still pick up FM radio with mine. That's 47 drill tour tomorrow. Cracking. Yes. So, and because something, my name is Easy Roll. Yes, it is, Ray. I'll put one into class 60 at the moment, Lyndon. HM controllers are indestructible. Yes, they are. Still got my duet. Yes, I still regret selling mine. So does my dad. Loves them. Yeah, totally. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, Brian, and everyone in the chat. Hello, Captain Static. People was now saying hello to Mark. Let's see. Oh, nearly caught up. Right, Mark, take care. Mark. Which Mark's going? Donegal, Dad's going. Have to go. Bye, Brian and everyone. Have been summoned by her indoors. My best rail tours, don't have one. Chris, rheostat wears out. Yes, it does. The 12-volt DC motors are easier than the 6-volt ones, apparently. Yes, they are. Less prone to burning out as well, I hear. Still got my old Gauge Master controllers. Hi, Mark, SMR. It's always good today, Rick. Yeah, it is. Hollywood Railway Show down road from us. We should be going tomorrow. Cool. Sadly, I'll be working tomorrow. Oh dear. Simon, you're normally working on a Saturday, not on a Sunday. Brian, bargains of the day at show. Duffel house kits, £2 each. Okay. Do you miss HST? I can't remember the last time I saw a HST. Actually, yes, I can remember the last time I saw a HST. 1987. You use 6-volt, just make a diode dropper. Yeah, I hear the 6-volt ones are better for slow running, apparently. Model Railway Showcase, are you going to see any C show in April? I won't be, Peter. Yes, but the person who works tomorrow wants to. Oh, I see. Right, okay. So you've done a swap with him. Oh, good for you, Simon. I hope he does the same for you one day. Okay, no probs. Yay, I finally caught up with the chat again. I'll have to go for dinner. Oh, that's a shame, Maura. Well, thank you very much for coming in, and I hope to see you in the next live chat. Um, yeah, perfect. I've finally caught up with the chat. Hurrah! Okay. Oh, right. Where we are now? An hour and 30 minutes. Brilliant. All right. RGJ trains will be on at 9 o'clock tonight. I will be at Stafford Barn in a couple of weeks' time with Dave Angel, giving him a hand. So again, if anyone likes to come and say hello, please come and say hello. But remember, I am working with Dave, so I'll only be able to just stop for a few minutes. But if you do see me wandering around, then please come and grab me. Stafford Barn is next week. Yeah, I suppose it is actually, Pete. Yeah, it's next weekend, isn't it? Yeah. That's going to be an early morning then, isn't it? Oh dear. Let's see now. Yeah. Yeah, Stafford Barn is on the 13th and the 14th of April. So yeah, it is next week. My local pub is closed for renovation, so I'll be watching RGB trains from the start tonight. Oh, brilliant! DMU I miss. Okay, do you not have DMUs near you? We have them running past our hours every day. Sick of seeing 158. Oh, Rick and Paul are off. Got to make tea. Fair enough. Well, thank you both for joining. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope to see you again soon. I miss the old squealing pacers. You know what? So do I. I mean, we have 3 at our local Heritage Railway, and they smell, they leak, they start first time, they do the job. Yes, they rattle. Yes, they squeak, but they serve a purpose. And you know what? I actually really like them. Even though every time I get on one of them, it smells like death. But don't ask me why I know that. I don't, Chris. I also miss the Pacers. Sorry for the caps. Yeah, Simon has a massive passion for Pacers. In fact, he's actually been up to our Heritage Centre and filmed them. I don't miss any dirty diesels. I do. I love a good thrash. The train that never dies. Well, that's absolutely true. I remember when our Heritage Railway bought our Pacers, we bought 2 plus 1 for spare parts, and the spare parts one was so good that it only needed a couple of small little bits and pieces to get it working properly again. So we ended up with 3 good ones. Got a Pacer at Knee Valley. I'd love to own one, to be honest with you, because I have here on the layout. Pacers are the only good. Pacers are only good for playing conkers with a couple of steam cranes. Now that I'd love to see. They have a Pace at the Midlands Railway. I got to have a cab ride in it. Oh yeah, that was quite some time ago, wasn't it, Jason? Jenga. Right, Mick's going to have to go. Right, Mick, you go and enjoy your beer, mate. Take care. Trevor Stubbs is in the house. Hello, Trevor. Good evening, Brian. How are we? We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Swapped my Pacer for a 66. That was a good swap. I wouldn't mind a 66. No, I don't actually. What am I saying? I just remember where 66 is. I thought you meant 68 then. But no, 66, that's a shed, isn't it? Yeah. Bloody horrible things, then, Bob. But yeah, I'd much rather have a pacer, a model pacer than a 66 any day. Waffle cam activated. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Yeah, so oh right, okay. Where are we at now? I'm gonna actually probably start getting things to a close now, I think. Unless of course anyone has any questions for the train set shop. If not, please go and visit the train set shop. Link is down there in the description. And I'm sure Mr. X will probably throw up the link again. Patrick, hello, how are you? Patrick, what's that? Nice, Charlie, isn't it? Charlie. Hi, Brian. Just finished painting a girder bridge. Thought I'd jump in. Well, Charlie, it's always nice to see you, my friend. As you always know. In fact, actually, why have you not got a spanner? You have now. There you go, Charlie. You've been spannered. How many more times? You've put the link up for 3 times already. Well, as they say, three's a charm. Yes, I know, Charlie. I'm sorry. I get there. I get there eventually. I know. Oh dear. But yeah, yeah. Like I said, the train set shop is doing really well. We are only selling 00 gauge. We might venture into other gauges later on. N gauge, because I like to be able to service everything and make sure everything is working absolutely perfect before I sell it. Well, we sell it. Sorry, Mr. X. But because we like to try and get everything absolutely perfect and working first time, I can't do it with N-gauge. My fingers are just too thick, like the brain. And I can't dedicate the time and attention to N-gauge as I can with 00, which is why we're only selling 00 at the moment. If we do sell anything N-gauge, I will probably get someone else to do all the servicing for me. Yeah, that's quite possibly a possibility, maybe. I don't know. But that's it for now. He has 10 thumbs. Yes, he does. Proper chuff. You only ever lose your number 10 spanner, Chris. Yeah, that's very true. In fact, actually, I remember I used to work on TVRs an awful lot, and I had this annoying knack of trying to undo a certain section within the car, and you have to like tuck your hand up inside, try and undo it, and because your hand starts getting numb, it's up in the air trying to undo a nut. I'd always drop the spanner. The spanner would always fall down into the sill, and you could never find it again after that. So there's probably a few TVRs driving around with a rattle that sounds like it's coming from the sill. And if you have, there's a 10mm spanner in there, and I've probably dropped it down there. So what I used to do was I used to actually get a piece of string, and tie a piece of string around my wrist and tie it around the spanner so I could undo the nut. So if I did drop the spanner, I wouldn't lose it. Plus, it was getting a bit expensive too. I'm an N-gauge modeler. Oh, I didn't actually know that, Trevor. But yeah, cool. Um, Maybe one day, you never know. Brian and Mr. Expert and Central. To add to my dream list, Southern locos, preferably small tanks or 440s, etc. Uh, One exception is the City of Wells, as I fired that once. Wow, wow. Southern. No, I don't think I've got anything that's Southern at the moment. We've got anything Southern, sorry, Mr. X. I don't think we've got anything at all that's Southern right now. But keep looking, you never know. Andrew, Brian, Glenfinnan Viaduct or Fourth Rail Bridge. Which one is your favourite? It's got to be Glenfinnan, hasn't it? Because, well, Finn's my surname. Plus, I'll tell you why. Because, come here. See this big curve here? That is going to be a curved viaduct from those Metcalfe kits up there. And I got the inspiration from Glenfinnan. So yes, that's definitely got to be my most favourite. Charlie, I service repair my 3 Pullmans. One was a challenge as I found the chassis had twisted, causing it to come off the track at points. The figure was up. Okay. Oh, Tony. Hello, Tony. How are you? Where did you work on TVRs, Brian? I used to work. I used to work for a company years ago here in Salford, and they used to fit sock tops. And my job was to, part of my job was fitting all the sock tops to old classic cars. So I fitted a few target tops on the TVR Primera, Griffin, and I did a Tuscan once, I think. Yeah, I did sort of a Tuscan once. But yes, back in the old days, I used to be a mechanic as well. Tony's saying hello to everybody. I've been up Glenfinnan a few times. In fact, I climbed up the tower. What a view. Oh, I should go and visit there one day. Trevor's put a link up. Trevor still check out Ron Burgess stall. Good prices, but all second hand. Okay. And I have just acquired Tornado from Rails of Sheffield. Having troubles with it. Front bogey coming off, maybe a bit of lead needed. Oh dear. Should have bought one from us then, Alan. Although I haven't put a Tornado yet. Added that to your watch later. That's the start of my N-gauge style layout. Oh, okay. Yes, I'll definitely watch that then, Trevor. Built a floating shaft. So as I get around to doing the loft, I will continue. Cool, brilliant. Still need to ride between Fort William and Malag. Was that how you pronounce it? Oh, hello, Peter. Hermitage Model Railway. How are you? Peter, why you not got a spanner? Well, you have now. Your bridge looks fantastic. Yes, to be honest with you, I never built that. RGJ Trains did, so they can take all the glory for that one. I like TVRs. I actually owned one once for a while. Would love to have another one day. Really? They leak? They have electrical problems. The only good thing about them is the V8 engine, and that's ruined by the electrics. Not a fan of TVRs. I tell you what. I have a challenge for anybody who owns a TVR. Right, take the door cover off. Right, the inside door card. The inside door card on a Chimera. Right, take one of them off. When you took one off, then come back and tell me you still like TVRs. Honestly, I'm not kidding you. You need a 10-year-old child to be able to take those off, because where you need to put your hands, you can't get them. I heard TVR complete the journey once, but I think it was an exaggeration. Oh dear. I remember the once actually. There was a Chimera in our shop the one day, and I just fitted a new roof on it, and it wouldn't start. And it turned out there was something going on with the fuse box. I think it was something. So what I ended up having to do was to get a piece of wire, wrap it around the positive lead on the battery, run it out of the door and into the boot. Found a hole in the boot, because there's always holes everywhere in a TVR. Into the fuel pump, and connected it directly to the fuel pump, so the fuel pump get going, so they could start the car and get it home. And all I said to him was, "When you get it home, just pull the lead back off again." Oh dear. Peter's still saying hello to people. Trevor just shared. Thank you. I will post. Thank you. We'll post. Okay, cool. I had TR7, nice car, but what a disaster. Everything broke all at once. Yeah, typical Triumph. Weren't TVRs made in Blackpool area? Yes, they were. I actually remember the ones. Wow, we're going completely off topic here, aren't we? I actually remember the ones. I tell you, anybody who works for TVR will probably know this, because one of them did it. What it was is I took a dashboard out of one day, another Chimera, took a dashboard out, and I pulled the leather cover off because we were recovering it. Anyway, as I pulled it off, it got written inside it, who is, trying to remember what it was said now, it says, I think it was like, who is Porky or something like that. Written it. There was a question written inside the dashboard, and the only way you would have been able to have seen it is if you'd ripped the cover off. So if anyone works at TVR, right, please tell me where you used to keep putting your messages, because I found one in one of the cars. Oh dear. It's probably a customer. It's probably found, it probably got cheesed off with the customer, so wrote them a message inside the dashboard. I've never had. I'm honoured. I've never had a spanner lol. Well, there you go. There's always the first time, Peter. It also helps me to spot everybody who's new in the chat as well. Plus, of course, if anybody wants to put links to their own YouTube channels, then by all means, go for it. The title of the stream is completely accurate. You're absolutely bloody right, Chris. Honestly. But yeah, I could talk about cars all day long. I could, but I'm really trying not to. Oh dear. Um, why is people all of a sudden saying hello to Peter? He's been in the chat all along. The official waffle colour is blue. It certainly is. Okay, right. I am going to start calling it a day now. So don't forget, everybody, RGJ Trains is on later. So if somebody can throw a link to RGJ Trains' live stream, please do. Tonight's train talk is TVR's lol. Yeah, well, one day, I suppose, if we really have to, I'll tell you how to take a door card off on a Primera, because I tell you what, it's a job I really, really used to hate doing. To be kind of honest with you, Mav, I'm with you on that one. I think I'd probably want to throw up if I was presented with a blue waffle. Video Sutton Coldfield Motherwell show will be out tomorrow. Cool. That's my hometown as well, that is. I used to live in Sutton Coldfield years and years and years ago. And to anybody who is a Brummie, we were known as posh Brummies. GJ Live. Wham to the R. I'm going to film a friend's 1969 Chevy Camaro, which he has rebuilt. Very good. Okay, Brian. Great waffle, great stream. Thank you very much, Peter. Sipping on some Codfield was really nice. Yes, some parts of it is really, really nice. Although, to be kind of honest with you, my memory of Sutton Coldfield is much different to what it looks like these days, especially in King's Standing. Jesus Christ. Enough said. Actually, just as a matter of interest, where in Sutton Coldfield was this model railway show? Was it anywhere near Streatley? I was there in the morning, but finished around 1 p.m. Then went to hunt for some disused stations. Oh, all right, cool, excellent. Okay, people are all starting to say good night. Brilliant. Right, so yes, just very quickly, I'm going to be at Stafford Barn next week, so I've been told. I thought it was a couple of weeks, but isn't it next week? I'll be at Stafford Barn next week, helping Dave Angel out with his store. So again, if anyone wants to come say hello, please do. Just remember, I am working, so I can only spare a couple of minutes. What else is going on? Nothing else is going on this month, I don't think. I will be at Severn Valley in May. I'll probably remind everybody of that one nearer to the time. Don't forget to check out the Affinity Central Facebook group as well. There is a Facebook group. Everyone can go on there, chat about anything train related, ask as many stupid questions as you like, because no question is stupid, no matter how stupid you think it is. And yes, the Train Set Shop has also got a YouTube channel, which occasionally we put videos out on. It's also got a Facebook page as well, so go and have a look at that also if you wish to. And of course, there's the website as well. Thanks, Brian. Have a good evening. Yeah. So I'm going to say goodbye to everybody now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. And I'll stop by and say hello to everybody in RG train chat as well. I'll probably stop by for an hour as I normally do. So, yeah, thank you very much for joining. Don't forget to go over to RGJ Trains next, which is on at 9 o'clock. You can all have a break now from me waffling, and I will see you again soon. Take care all, and goodbye for now. Ta-ra.